On a mysterious night, just as the fridge door closed, surprise, Deem appeared out of nowhere. Little May was instantly calmed upon seeing the sketch on the floor. Little May bent down to scrutinize the sketches in her notebook, and Deem asked her if this was the monster she had seen. Seeing Deem's firm gaze, she clearly had an answer. The scene shifts to Dajiang packing his wife's belongings. He planned to take these items to storage, but Deem wasn't having it. She thought her father was heartless and completely disregarding her feelings. Little did she know, Dajiang meant to help her move on. A classic case of misplaced kindness. Seeing his daughter lost in thought, Dajiang handed the items over to her. Deem ventured into the basement, picked up the camera, and watched videos of her mother. Sadness and memories washed over her. Just then, a shadow darted by. Deem cautiously moved forward, catching an outline of what seemed to be her mom. Her emotions spiraled out of control. Just as she reached out to touch it, she realized it was just a piece of her mom's clothing, leaving her momentarily shocked. Meanwhile, with her friend Xiaoba helping out, Jian and Deem became best pals. Just as they were chatting away, Deem suddenly burst into a fit of cough. She dashed out of her bedroom to the bathroom, feeling something stuck in her throat. To her surprise, she pulled out a thread from her mouth. Followed by a wave of gagging, she discovered it was her sister's lost tooth. Deem quickly tossed it into the toilet, gradually calming down with her friend's support. Soon after, Deem, along with everyone else, arrived at the storage room where the man had hanged himself. Xiaoba curiously inquired about the details of the death. As Deem was guiding Xiaoba suddenly slammed the door. The pitch-black room sent chills down Deem's spine. As she turned, the monster unexpectedly appeared. She hurried to the door in fright. Fortunately, Xiaoba had a change of heart and opened the door. Furious, Deem slapped her. Friends rushed in to mediate, while Xiaoba played the villain, claiming Deem had mental issues and stormed off. Meanwhile, in the hall playing games, Little May suddenly felt a shadow pass by her, followed by some eerie mumbling. She crouched low and held her breath, terrified that the little monster might spot her. As she cautiously sat up and scanned her surroundings, she found nothing. But the monster effects in the game startled her. Just when Little May thought the monster had left, she spotted herself sprawled on the TV, witnessing a new horror scene that left her stunned. When her father heard the commotion, he found Little May unconscious. The scene changed to the hospital. Little May, regaining senses, was haunted by early terror. Thankfully, Deem was by her side. Deem continuously comforted her frightened sister. Little May expressed that the monster wanted to kill her, and Deem fully believed her because she encountered the monster herself. After calming her sister, Deem stepped out of the ward, only to receive a call from the deceased man's wife. The wife told Deem she had found a way to deal with the monster. Upon hearing this, Deem hurried to her place. At that moment, the house was filled with candles, and strange mechanisms were all over the floor. As Deem surveyed her surroundings, the woman suddenly grabbed her from behind. The woman tied her to the railing. Her intention was to use Deem as bait to lure the monster. Deem yelled and struggled, but the woman was unfazed, hiding away. Soon, whispers echoed from the end of the hallway. In the dark, as the candles flickered out, the monster finally revealed itself. Deem trembled in fear. It was her first close encounter with the monster. To her surprise, the monster collapsed to the ground, seemingly gravely injured, and Deem narrowly escaped. Seeing this, the woman immediately approached to shoot, thinking the monster was done for. But to her surprise, in the next moment, the monster suddenly grabbed her. Talk about a plan gone wrong. As the woman wrestled with the monster, an accidental gunshot broke a pipe, giving Deem a chance to escape. In the end, the woman was torn to shreds by the monster, and Deem broke free, rushing downstairs. At that moment, the monster tried to catch Deem, who fell downstairs by the lamp. Luckily, Deem used the light to scare off the monster and narrowly escaped with her life. Once out of the eerie night, Deem hurriedly called her dad. She urged them not to come home and to stay in a bright place. Little did she know, they were already at the door. When her dad asked about the situation, Little May seemed to see something terrifying, and in the next second, they were yanked into the house. Realizing something was amiss, Deem immediately raced toward home, glancing back every few moments. When she returned home, she noticed numerous marks on the ceiling, and the power was out. In the darkness, Deem felt her way forward. when suddenly she noticed an odd light shining from under the door. It turned out little May had strapped some colorful lights to herself, hiding in the wardrobe to avoid the monster. With little May's guidance, Dean realized their dad had been trapped in the basement. The phone's light revealed eerie vines everywhere. As they quietly explored, the monster crashed through the wall, knocking little May unconscious. In a critical moment, the awakened father grabbed a stake and plunged it into the monster, jolting it back to reality. He narrowly escaped, but her father was flung into the wall. Little May awoke, wanting to help. But alas, the colourful light's plug was ripped out, plunging the basement into darkness. Dean hurriedly searched for the colourful lights on the floor and quickly reached her sister's side. Meanwhile, their father lit a lighter from afar, ready for a counterattack.